Hi everyone, it's Tarnished Treasures and happy New Year's Eve. So it is time for the annual thrifted favorites from the past year, except this year I'm going to do something different. This year I thought I would make it a tag video. So I don't think that people do tag videos a lot on YouTube, and I thought, why not bring it back? So this is going to be the top thrifted items of 2025 tag. That's what we're going to call it. And at the end, I'm going to tag some people who I know love to thrift and collect. But I'll start off by saying, if you're watching this video, you are all tagged. Please participate. I know if you already make videos, it's something easier to do. You could share on Instagram, or maybe you just want to say what your favorite thrifted find of the year is down in the comments. But if you do choose to participate and post a video, come back to this video and post the link to it. And then over the next week, or maybe, the weather's cold and we want to watch something at night, we can come back and look at everyone's videos. So I have picked 10 categories, and at the end, I'm going to tag some channels and also maybe some bonus rounds if you're really into this or indecisive like I am. So the first category I thought that I would propose is paper. What is your favorite paper item that you found this year? And I think that can be an easy-ish one for us because most of the people I think who watch my channel and who I watch love to collect ephemera. So these items could be thrifted wherever, an antique store, a thrift store, yard sales, however you find your secondhand items. I found these at an antique store during their last week of business. They were retiring, and in a box full of ephemera, probably listed at $1 each. And mainly, I want to say sports items, magazines. I found these extremely old programs from a fraternity for a dinner they had. So this is the wine list. And it is a very thick piece of paper with a beveled gold edge. And on the back, they have the date of April 24th, 1897, the Zeta Psi banquet. And they figured out how much their meal would be with their drinks. There was this piece that's got some, I guess, silk ribbon. And it's got these embossed areas that say menu and autographs. Another one, and this one, that's from the same as the wine list, Delmonico's. I need to take some ribbon and tie that back together. And on the back, they've got autographs from an ink pen. This menu is from a little bit of a earlier date, 1891. I just think it's incredible that these survived. The next category is home decor. My favorite home decor item is in this part of the guest bedroom, and it is the set of 4 pink beaded lampshades with silver collars on top. And I've added them to some silver candle holders and done little crystals and bottle stoppers on top. I think I've figured out how to illuminate them. I just need to order the right piece. And this is just shabby chic brocante perfection to me. I found them at a co-op antique store. They were $55 for the set of 4. Up next is your favorite largest thrifted find. My favorite largest find is this screen. I got it at an estate sale this summer. I did not see the advertisement for the estate sale until maybe 5 minutes before the sale was starting. So I grabbed my son. We got over there maybe 15, 20 minutes after the sale started. I saw it through the window outside, could not believe there was not a sold sticker on it already. And I was willing to pay a lot more. I think it was only maybe $150. I was so happy to find this. I love that aesthetic. It's got beveled glass. I think it was redone at a store, but the fabric on the back and the front is perfect and clean and just so well done. Trying to give you a little bit of different scenery every time. So now in contrast, what is your favorite smallest thrifted find this past year? These were some of my smallest finds. I guess jewelry could work too for small finds. It all started off with this copper pot. I paid $2 or $3 for it at a thrift store. And then later on at the hospital sale in the fall, I found this set for, I think, $22. And I turned them into Christmas ornaments for the kitchen. The next category is art. What did you find? That's art. And I guess art can really be subjective. It could be a sculpture, it could be a painting, a drawing, it could be a quilt, who knows? I have a traditional pick. It is this oil painting of geraniums. I found this on Marketplace and it was $100. The really neat thing is that it has a plaque with the artist's name, and she started the local YWCA and the Watercolor Society. So I feel like I picked up such a gem with an awesome local connection and history to art here. She was also a professor at the Art Institute.
Hey Mom, what's the next category?
Well, thanks for asking, buddy. What is your favorite holiday item that you found this past year? Mine is this little trinket dish that says Season's Greetings, and I found it at an estate sale. She lumped together the whole lot of things I found for $6, so it was just pennies, and I think it's such a unique piece. It says Edison Industrial Storage Batteries, 1950, and it's in perfect condition. I was so happy to display it at Christmas this year. Next category is the favorite thing that you found to wear. So I was thinking clothing, but I know not everyone thrifts their clothing. So maybe you've got a creative answer to this question that's not clothing, could be jewelry. There were two things that I had narrowed this down to. The first was a velvet jumpsuit. That's by my favorite brand named Gibson, but I haven't worn it yet. I was thinking maybe tonight, but I need to hem it, and I have not done that, and I found it a long time ago. So I thought, okay, I'll pick my favorite thing that I have actually worn a lot and also get a ton of compliments on, and think I got a really good deal on it. So this is a Kate Spade coat. I love Kate Spade and I love leopard print. And I remember going to her store in New York decades ago and not being able to afford a single thing. But this coat was $50. It still had the tags on it at Savers back maybe like February. And I had a coupon for like 25% off. Whatever it was, I spent like under $40 for this coat. And I get compliments all the time. A lady at the bus stop, my students, and I teach at an all-boys school, they said it was very fashionable. And I guess I'm just lucky that it fit, but I just can't believe that I got it for that price and it was brand new, like never worn at the thrift store. I love that it's got this little touch of that hot pink detail. So buttons, we've got pockets there, sleeves are a perfect length. Like, how did I get so lucky? Next category is favorite art or craft supply, something that you found that you can create with. So it could be with sewing, quilting, junk journaling, buttons, beads, ribbons, paint brushes, you know, whatever that you use to create. And for me, it was these sequins. I was so excited because I found them at the hospital sale, and this was probably the third or fourth shopping day that I had gone. They were marked at $5. They are vintage French pieces. They've got a little metal clip there, beautiful color, and then it had this tag as well. I did go back on half price day and I found another set for, I believe, like it was marked even less, so I think I paid $1.25. I was just so happy because I love them. I love to collect them and use them in my art. And the fact that they were new old stock, it just checked all the boxes. What did you find that started a new collection? For me, it was at a rummage sale. I waited in line for a good 30 minutes or more, and I found in the linen section this beautiful, what you call it, a doily. It's larger than a placemat. It's not as big as a table runner or a tablecloth. So it's just this linen piece. And I paid 50 cents for it. It has this beautiful silk embroidery, very neutral looking. It's got drawn work here. And it's one of those things that when I picked it up and purchased it, I felt like I found a treasure, but had no clue if it was old or if it was new, because it's done so well. It looks like it could be done by a machine. And then I found out it's called Society Silk. And that has started a new collection. Then at an amazing estate sale this summer, I found a few more pieces. One that I turned into a photo mat, and then a few napkins. But this was the piece that started it all off for the low price of 50 cents. I have saved the best for last. What is your favorite thrifted find of the past year? Doesn't matter what category, where you found it, how much you paid for it, what were you just so tickled to find this year? Sadly, my favorite find is displayed poorly in this vase. I'm just waiting for a frame to properly display it. I found this at an estate sale at least half an hour after the estate sale started. It was pouring down rain, and I was there with Gabby and Pam, and we went upstairs and they had some beautiful boxes. Things were a bit shabby, and it was these two silk fans marked at $15 for the pair. So this was $7.50. And it is my favorite because I love silk, I love art and painting, and I love roses. And flowers are extremely hard to paint. And I think that this is done so well. The artist painted down at the bottom, and then obviously on the silk. So I need a fan to be able to put that on the wall. And I have this fan frame here. I need something just like this. And in it, I have this beautiful fan that was thrifted for $1. And I would just love to have those pieces probably near each other, but wherever it would fit the best. So would you have guessed it? Would you have remembered this piece? It's my favorite, which is very difficult to say. So back where we started. Well, so here are some categories that I was thinking about. So if you love this, or if you can't think of something for a category but still want to have a good amount to share, I thought, what was your favorite thing that you got for free? Maybe on the curb, or a friend decided they didn't want it and give it to you. Your favorite yard sale versus estate sale versus thrift store versus online purchase. That could be 4 right there. It could be never ending. I also thought, oh, what was your favorite thing for a kitchen? Or you could go room by room, so many different ways. So now I'm going to tag some people. I will first apologize if I leave anyone out, but my list is crazy long. I tried to think about people who are thrifters and then use these items in their house, people who have channels, but remember, everyone's tagged. But this is a great way to find some new channels if you're into thrifting and just spread the love. So if I can even read my handwriting, I tag Dream Vintage with DJ, Dear Angela's Vintage, Catherine Young, Picasso Cat, Mimi's Treasure Cottage, Lindsay's Recycled Bliss, Jerry Landers, Jean E, Antique Agenda, The Old So-and-So, Pamela Blanchard, Nicole North Garden, Found Treasures by Jean, Cottage on Oak, Noel Thrifts, Old World Home, Yard Sale Squad, Follies and Fangles, Pummel's Antiquities, House on Noble, The Thrill of the Thrift, Homemade Vintage, and Sweet and Simple Home. Okay, that was a lot. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great year of thrifting in 2026.